So I brought both of my saddles, one that's super round and I ride my draft horses with, and then this one for him. Because this one's perfect for him.
Yeah.
Fits him nice.
I say it looks really good on him too.
Yeah. So I'll just do exactly what I started with the very first time. Asking those hindquarters over. The biggest thing, see, look at that, it goes right back to the flag, he remembers. The biggest thing that I usually have with colts, after the feeling of the cinch, because that usually kind of boggles them and they usually hate that, but the biggest thing after that is dealing with somebody on one eye and then on the other eye behind them. And honestly, whatever groundwork you've done has really helped him with that. I mean, I'm sure some of it is his disposition in general, but you know, even then, it's still instinct to just be concerned about something on top of them. And whatever exercises you've been doing, you should keep up with those because they help him a lot. I mean, he does really well with all this.
Yay!
Yeah. He's just gonna keep going back to this flag. And that's okay, because you know, every time he comes out here to the rail, then he looks over and he sees it, and then all I have to do is kind of encourage him to turn. And I can tell him to go on past that flag. But I can use it every time he wants to go somewhere. I can just use that as a cue. So like right there, he just wanted to quit, so I can just make that really loud and obnoxious until he decides to do something else. And it's not about forcing him out of it. I didn't pull, I didn't beat him out of it. I just made it really uncomfortable until he wanted to leave. And when he wanted to leave, I was like, hey, I got an idea. Why don't you go this way?
Yeah.
So there's a fine line. It's another one that's hard to find a balance of, but it's a good deal. And it really helps. It makes them progress a lot faster than ever starting fights with them. So he's acting a little bit stiff on this right eye. He's kind of glancing and then being like, ooh, that's scary over there. So I'm trying to be a little more animated and I'm trying to help him a little bit. Just tip and look and really kind of acknowledge and see that it's not a big deal. If he can just kind of face that big scary arm moving around like a chicken wing, we'll be okay. There we go. I can try bringing my energy up. And see, even though he didn't trot, like I would have liked him to trot, that was kind of my goal. But right there, he picked his pace up, so I let him, and I didn't think he was going to make it without more of a struggle, so I let him quit. You know, I didn't force him to keep going or anything. And it's really important that, especially when you're first starting to get on him, you acknowledge those changes even within a gait. You know, a walk to an extended walk is a big deal for them because it means that they did follow that feel. They felt your body changing, they tried to do something about it, and you have to tell them, yes, you know, you felt that, you did something about it, it was faster, that's what I wanted. Like right there, when I was talking about that, he turned around and he said, I'm going to fight you, that's my solution. And I didn't, you know, I didn't reprimand him, I didn't slap him on the cheek. I will if he keeps trying to do it, but I didn't quit either. You know, the only answer was to just move your feet and go a little quicker. So I'll see if I can get it again. There. He followed through. He's being cranky about it, but that's okay. We'll just kind of deal with that as it goes. If he offers to buck, then, you know, I'll just sit up and I'll ride that through. If he offers to turn around and bite me, I'll kick him or I'll slap his cheek. You know, I'll do something disciplinary, but not, you know, attacking him. There, he just followed it up. I don't know which way he's going to turn. He goes this way, I ask him to go this way. Which is a good deal because I don't think he's as strong on his right eye. So the fact that he's choosing to be on it more is good. That's like he's choosing to stretch his back normally I'd want to be petting him while he does his up and down transitions, but I'm going to be quiet the first couple of times just because I think it's enough work for him to figure that out. I'll build up to petting him when I can, but you know, just these first couple times I think he just needs kind of like, yes, that was the idea.
Right.
Alrighty, so I'm going to switch him. We're going to do some trotting on this other eye. Just don't get too greedy on those first few rides. That's the biggest thing. He's been telling me for a while he was thinking about it and planning on it, so. He's going to try it again, so I'm going to head it off here and make it really unpleasant over here. If I can angle his head so that that's the first thing hitting, then essentially he's just going to ram his own nose into it. This one I am going to pick a fight about because that's, you know, kind of a dangerous deal, and he's doing it to kind of be a turd, which is okay. I mean, that's like, he's been telling me the whole time he's going to make these plans and that he's going to try to think through things like that. So at least he's been honest. There we go. A lot less of a struggle that time.
He's like, dang it, this lady knows what she's doing.
She's just a tad smarter than I am.
He kind of thought he was going to try it in a new spot, and I got ahead of it. We'll see if we can switch him. I probably won't be able to make it happen at a trot, but if I can, I will. I never got in a tug of war with his head. I just set his head up and got it where I needed it and then followed through with my leg. Big deal to him. Doesn't look like a lot to the human, but it's a big deal mentally to him. It feels way different, the two approaches.